Jack murderous, Sonny enraged, and Alexis stunned. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers for March 24 to 28, 2025 see Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna, Murderous, Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, Enraged, and Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, stunned. So, on Wednesday, March 19th, we have got Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, getting horrible news. And I'm pretty sure it is that his ex-wife Carly Corinthos Spencer, Laura Wright, is in the hospital suffering from polonium poisoning. Thankfully, they have a cure for it. There's not a cure in real life. It's just kind of odd. I know they used polonium poisoning back in the day. Luke Spencer, Anthony Geary, had it, and Jerry Jacks, Sebastian Rock, had it, but that kills people in real life. The Russians have used it to murder people, and you die of radiation. It's not like you're exposed. And then you collapse, so the whole thing is weird that they use that when the medical stuff is off about it. At any rate, Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna, is enraged. He knows that Valentine Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart, did this, and he wants him to pay. He leads Carly in the ER, even though she wants to know where he's going, and Jack's going to tell her to make sure it never happens again. Maybe he's going to pile even more WSB agents on this kill order to hunt down Valentine and just take him out. Speaking of him, Laura Spencer, Jenny Francis, gets a visit from Valentine. He wants to warn her that she needs to know who and what she's up against. Now, Valentine may be trying to protect Charlotte Cassadine, Scarlett Fernandez, or get access to Charlotte again since she's staying at Laura's place, or he might be pushing these false statements he has been making about Jack to try and sell her on it. Meanwhile, Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, finds out something terrible. And that may be that Valentine did the poisoning. Thankfully, she had Robin Scorpio, Kimberly McCullough, helping out Isaiah to stabilize Carly until they had the cure synthesized. Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, proposes something to Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen. Maybe she's going to offer to buy her a house because Nina tells her daughter that she should really reconsider moving in with Drew Kane Quartermain, Cameron Matheson. But judging by the look on Willow's face tomorrow, I don't think her mom's going to get that far. Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott, shows up over at Drew's place to taunt him and let him know that if it's a game of wits, he will lose to her every time. She got his lawyer Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight, hauled off in handcuffs unless somehow that gets stopped because Laura does try to reason with someone on Wednesday. And that might be Valentine, or it might be Tracy, because Laura is not happy that she had her brother Martin arrested. Meanwhile, Sonny tells Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, to make sure Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna, finishes the job. And maybe he's talking about making sure that Jack takes care of Valentine so they don't have to. I wonder if Sonny buys Val's story that Jack was the one who ordered him to tamper with his meds. And if you remember, Jason talked to the pharmacist and then got him out of town. So I wonder if maybe Jason has some more info. Thursday, March 20th, we have Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens-Bruning, completely in shock. And it may be about Carly being poisoned. It may be that Valentine was in town and showed up to see her mom, or that she's heard that Carly was poisoned and Valentine did it. There's lots of things for Lulu to be potentially shocked about. Sonny also catches up with Laura, and I'm sure Valentine is going to be the hot topic of discussion. It's going to be a whole lot of Valentine the rest of this week. Meanwhile, Anna is very insistent and puts her foot down about something, and again, maybe about Valentine. Brooke Lynn Quartermain, Amanda Seton, completely loses her temper with her mother. And now that Chase, Josh Swickard, knows about Dante Falconery, Dominic Zamprogna, things are shifting. And I just wonder if Lois Cirillo, Raina Sofa, is going to finally let her know that she knows more about her son and his whereabouts. Jason issues a warning to someone, and maybe he's telling Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna, to stay away from Carly, which he's not going to do. Also, on Friday, March 21st, we have got Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, and Elizabeth Weber, Rebecca Herbst, talking about their future, specifically about their future together as a couple. They were getting hot and heavy the other night, and they kept getting interrupted. Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, was the last one to interrupt them. And I wonder if they're going to tap the brakes or fast forward. Meanwhile, and she asks him, Ava Jerome, Maura West, gets an update from Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr. And obviously, it's about the Drew issue, his increased blackmail. And now they're having to do a smiling press conference with the guy. Alexis gets a surprise visitor. And maybe it's Valentine on his tour of people in Port Charles that he's stopping by to see. It looks like Drew may get a new alliance. I'm guessing it's going to be with some villain, maybe Sidwell, Carlo Rota, maybe Selena Wu, Lydia Look, maybe even Valentine. I would not bet on Drew saying no to anybody, no matter how dirty they are. Meanwhile, Nina has more doubts. And this is probably about the Willow and Drew issue. Going into the week of March 24th through the 28th, Valentine, of course, has been playing with fire, lying about Jack being the one ordering him to tamper with Sonny's medication. Unless General Hospital is doing a retcon, which is a rewrite. As you know, if you remember, Valentine told Jack when he got into the Pentonville prison van that day. This was while Jack was still a prisoner. And Valentine told Jack about the meds because Jack was saying we need to get him out of the way. And Valentine said he had this slow plot going. He was messing with Sonny's meds and was going to wait until he fell apart. That was around the same time that they made a move to try and kill Jason at the warehouse. But it was not Jack at all that had made that order. Jack was surprised to learn about it. And speaking of the WSB chief, he seems to have fallen hard for Carly. In a recent interview, Chris McKenna said Carly is the love of Jack's life. And that makes Valentine's accusations against him to Sonny a really big issue, but I kind of doubt Carly will doubt Jack. I think she will side with him. And it's not like Sonny's never put her life at risk before. As for Valentine, even more now that Carly almost died with poison intended for him, Jack is out for his blood, as Chris McKenna confirmed in that same interview. Elizabeth and Lucky are heading for a full-on reunion. Hopefully, Rick stays out of the way and sticks with Ava. Nina's worried what's going to happen if Willow keeps pushing forward with Drew. It may feel like it's the point of no return, because once he gets Willow into his house, that's it. So is Nina so desperate. And with Carly out of commission, that Nina finally tells her big dirty, Drew sex secret to Willow long overdue. Look for Lucas Jones's Van Hansis, hot new man of mystery, Marco, to pop up in Port Charles, likely to see his mom, Natalia Rogers Ramirez, Eva LaRue, and of course Brad Cooper, Paris Shen, is going to be upset when they're back to Port Charles when Marco shows up. Brad was spying and saw Marco with Lucas, who he thought moved on pretty fast, since they had argued on General Hospital. And then as far as Brad knows, Lucas spent the night with him. Of course, Gio doesn't know he's adopted, and Brooke Lynn Quartermain, Amanda Seton, has refused to come clean unless the kid comes looking for them. So I suspect he may overhear Lois and Gloria Cerullo, Ellen Travolta, and figure some of these things out for himself. As the storyline for General Hospital unfolds, fans are bracing themselves for another intense week. With a series of shocking revelations and powerful confrontations, the early spoilers for March 24 to 28 promise to keep viewers on the edge of their seats. In particular, the drama intensifies with Jack's newfound murderous intent, Sonny's uncontrollable rage, and Alexis's unexpected shock. Let's dive into what's coming up, and what these explosive moments mean for the residents of Port Charles. Jack Murderous. Jack has long been a character that fans have grown to both love and fear. Known for his charm, wit, and ability to manipulate situations, he's always been a master at playing the game. But as the upcoming episodes reveal, Jack is taking things to a darker, more dangerous level. The early spoilers hint at a shift in his character, suggesting that his motives have taken a murderous turn. While his previous actions were driven by a sense of self-preservation and ambition, the stakes are now much higher. What was once a battle for power is now a battle for survival. Jack is pushed to extremes that no one saw coming, and the results are truly terrifying. What could be the driving force behind this sudden and dramatic shift? It could be the mounting pressure from his enemies or perhaps a long-buried secret that is about to come to light. Whatever the cause, one thing is clear. Jack is no longer the suave, calculated schemer. He's a man on the edge, capable of anything to secure his future. As the tension rises, Jack's actions will undoubtedly have far-reaching consequences for everyone around him. No one in Port Charles is safe when Jack's dangerous intentions come to the forefront. In another shocking twist, Sonny is once again grappling with intense emotions that threaten to spiral out of control. Known for his calm demeanor and calculated approach to business, Sonny's rage has always been a force to be reckoned with. However, in the upcoming episodes, Sonny finds himself in a situation where his anger reaches an all-time high. The spoilers reveal that a series of events will push Sonny past his breaking point, leading to a violent and unpredictable outburst. What could possibly set Sonny off this time? Perhaps a betrayal from someone close to him or a dangerous confrontation with one of his enemies. Whatever the cause, it's clear that Sonny's fury is something no one in Port Charles will want to be on the receiving end of. As Sonny becomes more erratic in his actions, it raises the question of just how far he will go to protect his family and his empire. Will this rage lead to more destruction, or will it finally force him to confront the deep emotional wounds that have always haunted him? The fallout from Sonny's fury will likely have long-lasting repercussions for everyone involved. As the week progresses, viewers will witness Sonny's relationships with those closest to him become increasingly strained, and the sense of betrayal and distrust will be palpable. With so much on the line, Sonny's explosive anger may very well set the stage for a dramatic showdown that no one in Port Charles is prepared for. Alexis stunned. As if the rising tensions surrounding Jack and Sonny weren't enough, the spoilers also tease a shocking moment for Alexis. Known for her intelligence, sharp wit, and ability to navigate the most difficult of situations, Alexis has always been a character that others look to for guidance. But in the upcoming week, Alexis finds herself in a position where she is utterly stunned by the events unfolding around her. The spoilers suggest that Alexis will be blindsided by a revelation that shakes her to her core. Whether it's a truth about her loved one or a betrayal she never saw coming, the shock of the moment will leave Alexis questioning everything she thought she knew about those closest to her. The emotional toll of this revelation will likely affect her relationships, as she struggles to process the weight of what's been revealed. For Alexis, this moment of shock may serve as a turning point. Will she be able to bounce back, or will she be forever changed by the revelation? The answers to these questions will unfold in the coming episodes, but one thing is certain. Alexis's world is about to be turned upside down in ways no one could have predicted. The intertwining fates of Port Charles. As the drama intensifies in Port Charles, one of the most fascinating aspects of the upcoming week is the way these stories intersect. Jack's murderous intent, Sonny's enraged state, and Alexis's stunned reaction will not exist in isolation. These plotlines will likely overlap and influence one another in unexpected ways, creating a web of tension that will ensnare many of the town's residents. As alliances shift and secrets are revealed, the stakes have never been higher for the people of Port Charles. What is clear is that the coming week will be filled with suspense, danger, and emotional turmoil. The powerful forces at play, whether they be Jack's dark motivations, Sonny's explosive rage, or Alexis's heartbreaking shock, will undoubtedly leave a mark on the lives of everyone involved. Fans can expect a roller coaster of emotions as these explosive storylines unfold, with each twist and turn bringing even more drama to the already volatile world of General Hospital. In conclusion, the spoilers for March 24 to 28 reveal a week filled with shocking developments and emotional upheaval. Jack's descent into murderous intentions, Sonny's uncontrollable rage, and Alexis's heartbreaking shock will keep fans on the edge of their seats. With so much at stake, the coming episodes promise to be some of the most dramatic in recent memory. As these powerful characters grapple with their emotions and confront the chaos around them, viewers can only wonder what will happen next in the unpredictable world of Port Charles. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.